Alright. First, we were in Lobotomy Corporation, but, I sold off that company, and now we're in my new company, the library. And guess what? I'm about to sell this one off, too. So I figured I might as well give the employee review again like I did last time. But this time it's with all my librarians, So first off, we got Florida history. Of course, we got the leader, Malkuth. And, she's just... I don't even know what her deal is. And we got Malkuth, right? Then we have a returning classic, Mikey. Now, I didn't use Florida history that much, but Mikey, very reliable, just like last time. He's a very consistent worker, work efficiency. And, here's what he says. He's like, "Hey, I'm Mikey." And he's like, "Yes." That's what you get for messing with the Mikester. Oh, tell him, Mikey. So yeah, we had to bring Mikey back for working out for Malkuth. It really suited him in lobotomy, and it really suits him here. So yeah, great job, Mikey. And of course, Ringo. Ringo has worked in so many libraries and so many facilities. She's an MVP, so all her quotes is just her showing how experienced she is. She has to carry again, like calling people Zayn. Ouch! If I got called Zayn, I think I'd cry. Like come on, at least give me a tag. I mean, Zayn, and the best abnormality is Zayn though. So I guess it's not all that bad. Then we got Jaina. Just like in Control Team, Florida history, you gotta have like that one jobber, they just absolutely suck and they're just lame. This is Jaina for my library. Yeah, she's a retard, a lame little wimp, really boring. We hate Jaina on Florida history. Definitely not employee of the month. On the contrary, though, we got Vincent. Now, Vincent, he's a new guy, but he has actually turned out to be really cool. He's just such a cool guy. He's funny. What is this place? Kill City? Dude, what a classic joke from Vincent. Wow, man, we love Vincent and his jokes. And, he's just a lively guy. Brings a lot of heart to the workplace. He's also very strong. He loves those burn pages. He makes great use of them. Vincent, great guy, great employee, and we're happy to have had him here. Next up, we got Floor of Technological Sciences, the Hood. Oh man, he has the wrong fit. Hold on, intermission. Which one did he have? Yeah. So yeah, we got Yasad. Yeah, we all know Yasad. And we got Kale. Now Kale, he is not as suited for library work as he was for abnormality management work, but still, Kale, he's as competent as always. He's a very meek, humble guy, despite being so strong everywhere and everything he does. He's very meek. He doesn't say much, and what he does say is very gentle and soft. This one my sister made, in case you couldn't tell. You got the keto. Let me translate for you. And when she wins, she says chicken pie. I became the Queen of England 'cause she died. Okay? And calls people stinky and die, Roach, die. Oh my gosh. So yeah, she clearly is a little bit psychotic, but that's okay. Because she's did her job very well. She would blunt things to death, both in the literal sense with blunt cards, aka smoke, and blunt cards, aka blunt. Pretty good. I gotta commend my sister for making such a strong employee. So I guess she has some talent. You got Robo Yasad. He's like Yasad, but a robot. He's based off the Lobotomy Corporation version of Yasad, so all his lines are a little bit outdated. Like, he's talking about, like, Manager and Robo Yasad, Robo Viper, and more Manager and Suppressions. Yeah, he's a little bit, his software's a little bit outdated, but, you know, it all, as long as he gets the job done at the end of the day, it's fine. He can say whatever he wants, just as long as he takes stuff out. And we got Evelyn. Now, Evelyn, she's a tweaker, dude. She's always talking about the freaking grinder, bro. I don't even know what the grinder is. What, like the Harmony grinder? I don't know, but she's always freaking out, like, better the battlefield than the grinder. Is spared from the grinder? No, please don't take me. You may go to... Like, she's obsessed with this freaking grinder. I don't get it. And she must have had work with Seating Machine way too much. I don't know, dude. She's a tweaker. I mean, floor of literature, we got Hod. Oh, yes, my friend Olenad. I decided to hire him because, you know, he's like the heal master. In the early game, he just carried in like the Canard and whatever the first two are called of Nightmares. Because he just healed, he wouldn't die. He was invincible. He could cook anything. Olenad's such a great cook. He makes stew and such. Yeah, so this is what he says. He's very cool. Probably the best employee here, aside from Hot herself, but that doesn't count. Then we got Starboy, this little gay guy. This little zesty dude. Yeah, he's like a, you know, you're just your typical zesty guy. He's pretty zesty. That's all I gotta say about him. Of course, he's returning from the other game, you know, Lobotomy. He did pretty good there. I mean, he's like mediocre, and he's mediocre here. Luna, oh my gosh, what happened to her? Someone gave her an iPhone or something, dude. Why is she turned into a man? Dude, the iPhone's really it's really doing things to her. Like, look how she talks now. Oh gosh, she has to go back to Mansion Abnormality. She can't have that. She cannot have that iPhone. And Sky, who died in my last run at the very end, dyed her hair blue and became homeless. But I don't know. I mean, she isn't like actually homeless. She kind of just like dresses homeless. Maybe it's a new fashion trend or something. She's always been a person to hop on trends, you know. Overall, here definitely Olenad. Reliable as always. Best one here. Best one here in technological sciences. I mean, as much as I want to say Kale, it has to be Yasad. But ignoring Yasad, it has to be. I'm sorry, Kale. You're my favorite guy in this floor, but you just got dealt an unlucky hand. I didn't use Yasad that much, so if I used it more, it probably would be Kale. That's Cope, by the way. That's Cope. And here, Mikey or Vincent. They traded back, and I'll tell you, it was close between the two. They were fighting for that first place spot. But ultimately, I'm gonna give it to Mikey. He just had such a great track record. Yeah, and here it's Olenad. Yes. So everyone on the NetZac floor of R, they're all drunks or stoners or thugs or anything in between. Probably because of NetZac's lax nature. We got Rogun returning from Lobotomy. Yeah, Rogun. I'll already tell you now, Rogun definite MVP here. He, in my Lobotomy run, he was like, he was okay. But in whatever this game is called, Ruina, he was a new beast. He really awakened. Yeah. He just wants to smoke and drink, but he has to fight, and I'll tell you, he's determined to get back to smoking. He fights well. Maybe it helps him fight better. Then you got Yvolin also returning. Yeah, she's an alcoholic. She's pretty good. She killed lots of stuff. This was my gun team, which is why she has a gun. She got a thing on her, you know. But yeah. Not much to say. Pell's the one competent, put together guy. He's probably the most responsible out of everyone on this entire floor, guaranteed. He even knows this himself. He's always saying he's surrounded by a bunch of morons, and he's a lot more serious than everyone else. Then we got Fiona. She's just an airhead, honestly. Yeah, but you know, pretty naturally gifted. She's a thug too. That's why she got thug tattoos. So yeah, that's that. What is this? Natural sciences? Yeah. Oh my gosh, this one's. So we got Tifrith, yeah. But then we got my King Goomba, bro. Yak. Yeah. He's such few words, but such powerful impact. His time in lobotomy, his sacrifices he made, and the promotions he got to be stronger, that was just all he needed to prove himself, because in the library, best one on the floor. Hands down, it's not even close. It's not even close. It's always been Goomba. Goomba is a staple of this floor. Without Goomba, everything, they can't receive anyone. They'd lose. It's all thanks to Goomba. Then we got Gatsune Riku. Now, I'm not even gonna read that. You could just read it yourself if you like. Warning, you might not want to read it. Let's just go next. Liza, yeah, she's like an assassin. She got assassin quo. She sheathes her blade when she kills someone, because that's what assassins do, I think. I don't know. I'm not an assassin. But yeah, another pretty serious employee. Maybe not as serious as Goomba, but Goomba has that light-hearted side to him. So does Liza, but Goomba, he just has more of everything. Then we got Mop. Now Mop he's not a newbie, but he's a different breed is all I can say. He has some pretty interesting talents, like he can juggle 10 knives at once. I bet you can't do that, but Mop can. He's a pretty interesting guy, and hear ye, the orange belugas has started to go crazy. Someone has gone crazy, Mop. I don't think it's orange belugas, I'll tell you that. 39 sake. Okay. 911? Call 911? Yes, no. Yes, no. Whatever this says, Mop's a little bit of a nut. He kind of dresses like one too. But you know, we love him. We love Mop. Anyway, Goomba's the best here, as I've said before. And we got language floor. Now this one. Oh gosh, this one. I mean, it has Gebra on it, the Red Mist, so it's a killer 4. But then you got 4 monsters on here. I could throw Armageddon, a zombie apocalypse, and the government of every real world country at this team, and they'll overcome it all. And be at full health and stagger resist while at it. They won't even take any damage. So yeah, we know Gebra, right? Then we got Garland. He's as sick as ever. He has probably the coolest lines ever. He has he plays second warning when he dies. That's so awesome. He makes cool references, yeah. Garland. Then we have my friend Updog. He's like, you know what, Swarm, you need some more employees. Let me put you on this guy. He sent me this guy, Crimson Killer, yeah. Crimson Killer. It's in the name. Crimson, because, well, he's not red, but he makes crimson go everywhere. And Killer, because he kills everywhere. He's very sophisticated. You may think someone called Crimson Killer that's like kind of like a violent, brutish name, but the way he is visually composed and verbally composed, it says a lot about him. He has so much experience, very professional. He got sent to me to get a job done. He didn't get sent here to play. He didn't get sent here on vacation. He got sent here with an objective, and boy, he did not disappoint. He might be employee of the floor. It might be really hard for this one. Then we got Thericia. She doesn't have her glasses because I forgot to get them. But yeah, she's a little bit of a psychopath. She likes to kill and make stuff. She also turned into a man. It's kind of weird. It's okay. They do that sometimes. I don't know why. So yeah, then we got, oh yeah, my friend Bokita. He's like, Swarm, you gotta add Aurora on our team. I don't know why it says my body is smiling twice. I must have messed up. But she's like basically one with Mountain of Smiling Bodies, which is why she's here. And Bokita, I'm sorry to say this about your employee, but she does not quite add up to everyone else here. Still very good though. Probably better than everyone in the last 5 floors I can count. Yeah, 5 floors that we talked about. But like, this is the top of the top bar. It's hard to compete here. So that's unfortunate news. She will not be getting employee of the floor. I'm gonna have to give it to, of course, not counting Gabra because she cheats. Because Crimson Killer's been very clutch, but very cutting it close sometimes. Garland, I'm biased towards Garland. But let me exude my bias and say it's the Crimson Killer. With my bias, I'm gonna say it's Garland because this is my guy. But exuding my bias is the Crimson Killer. He's a great employee. Very satisfied. Thank you, Updown. I got floor of societal sciences or whatever this is. And they got the One Piece team. Got Monkey D. Luffy. He's gonna be the King of Pirates in case you didn't know. Of course, you have to have Ruina Zoro. He's, that's what he says. He's like looking for sake and gonna do his onigiri. I mean, the reputation of these guys really, it like precedes them, I don't even need to say. And Sanji, he's in the library for the woman. He had to be on a floor with a man, but that's okay, He's trying to get promoted probably to I don't know, Bina floor or Gabra floor or Tifreth floor because he's kind of like there or Hot or Malkuth or Angela, I don't know, but yeah, Sanji. Then we got the most, you think, oh, you got these 3 classic, you got the monster trio of the Straw Hats, so we had to have the. I was thinking about who could I add, maybe like Frankie. Or Nami, or Robin, or Usopp, or Chopper, but no, we had to go, or Brooke. But of course we had to go to Jinbei. I mean, the resemblance is uncanny here. And he's like always, he's like proud and kind and strong. Yeah, just in case you could tell, it's very Jinbei-like. Oh, now we got my favorite, and you'll see why, because I'm on here. We got the floor philosophy. Well, actually, I lied. This isn't my favorite. But it's my favorite because I was Bina. But it's not my favorite because Hawkman floor is so cool. No one's actually my favorite. So, here's Bina. Let's take a moment to admire. And let's take a moment to say the employee of the month. I'm just going to have to say Chesed because he was way better than all of these other guys. He put them all to shame. It's definitely Chesed. And he may not be one of the... He may be a patron librarian, so that's cheating, but these guys, they're all just so mediocre. Chesed is very strong though. He just did very well. Appreciate Bina. Okay, moving on. Now we got me. Here's me. The resemblance is uncanny. I took my glasses off for this one, so you might not be able to recognize me, but the resemblance is very, very strong with me. So yeah, here I am. I got my chill swarm fit on. This is kind of how I dress. If I was, rich enough to afford a cool, nice vest like that, but I'm not. Anyway, we have all my classic quotes like I'm just a dubstep boy working hard for a Bina girl. I say that every day actually. I say that every day. And when I win, we got my classic victory. Yeah, we did it. Yeah, and we got the Persona 4 victory sign. I'll probably edit it in the background because the ambience of the library is a little bit ominous. Hey, no, nothing screams death like needing an apple. Probably why I died. I didn't have one, honestly. And when the ally dies, I gotta give him sparkling water. So yeah, it'll bring him back up. Leon, he's also from my floor of the one. He's from Extraction Team. He's a very philosophical guy. He has many questions like, do our means justify the end? A lot of things some of the patron librarians are questioning. And he just wants to ponder. He's very big on pondering. And he's already at his death. Very philosophical. You got Janet. She's pretty cool. She's a chill employee, just like in Lobotomy. A little bit of a different hairstyle. A little bit more grown out. So yeah, she's just a chill, playful person. Honestly, not much else to say about her. Just a jolly to be around. They've got Mai. She's a killer. Yeah, good morning. And then that was that. Like the one, but not quite. Just a lax killer. Not quite killer enough. Psychotic. Like these, well, they're not psychotic. They're just maximum kill energy. She has like passive kill energy. It's a little bit different. And the employee of this floor, well, no bias or anything, but it's Mai. She carried me in that one fight with this. Not you, Elena. Yeah. Well, I excluded Bina, of course. I also did pretty good. Not to brag. I might actually be the best. It's a tie. Not to brag though. Not to blow my own trumpet. My first trumpet? My second trumpet. Anyway, Hawkman team. This one. Hawkman is just so cool. He's already the best on the team, and these guys are really cool. But I won't give it to him. I'll give it to someone else. So yeah, we got Imina. She's talking about the light. She's very devout on the light. All these guys are super devout on the light. They're all believers in AN, just like Hakma. She was a believer in Lobotomy Corporation. Hakma, he's a prophet, so he taught all of them about AN and the lie and the whole goal of Lobotomy Corporation. They all are educated, and they're trying to educate other people. A little bit of zealots, even some of them. Not so much Imina. She's just kind of a zealot, but we got a Monio now. Monio's the blinding blade. He's very dangerous, and he's the leader of, well, aside from Hawk, he's a vice prophet. So he's trying to bring back. He hates the people that are just like wasting their lives, and he's trying to bring back the light, just like An. Trying to bring about the restoration. And we got Ezzy. Now Ezzy has a dark story, but I don't really have time for it. Maybe it's like secret, If you find it, I'll drop hints. No, I won't. You'll never know the Ezzy lore, but it's pretty deep. And she has a reason for being they're called refractors, which is like they're like below the vice prophets. It's like a kill squad. She worked all her way all the way up to refractor. She lives a life full of sorrow. That's why she is always saying whack stuff. They've got Nem. I mean, look the way he stands. Look at the way he stands up. Look at the way he stands up. It already speaks volumes. Yeah, he's the Emerald Refractor. One step closer, like Linkin Park. Yeah. And he's a refractor, so he didn't get the fee. He got shattered. That's pretty. Yeah, he's Sigma. He's Sigma. That's the only way I can say. He doesn't let anyone trample on him. He's firm in his beliefs and his mission. Nem's great. all these guys. Overall, aside from Hakma, I'll give it to... It's gotta be Hakma, because to be honest, I kind of only used Hakma. And the times I didn't, I'd just do whatever until I got White Knight and turned Hakma into White Knight. And all these guys have become apostles. So yeah, another case where all these guys are incredibly strong. Like, these are like all mediocre, all the Straw Hats. But all the Refractors and Followers of Light, they are all just strong. My Hakma floor was so strong. Now last, we got Cather, Keter, whatever you want to call it. So yeah, we got man himself, Roland. Yo, dude, look how serious he is. Oh, dude. Anyway, yeah, we got Desmond. Now, Cather team has all the MVPs. All the MVPs. Except for the ones that are, you know, they had to stay behind. Like, Kale would have been here. Probably like Mikey and Ringo and Goomba. But, you know, they had to hold the base down in their home turf. Here, these were just so MVP that they had to, like, be the first ones to hold it down. Desmond, now fun fact, I made Desmond and Ruina before I decided to play Lobotomy first. So this is the true origin of Desmond. But yeah, here's Desmond. He's actually, I actually made him like cannibal at first, and I guess it kind of just stuck with him. He's a crazy person. He's just a killer. Now, needless to say, he's Desmond, very strong, along with the GOAT of Lobotomy, DAONINA, my number one employee then, number one employee now, even though I didn't use this floor this much. Yeah. So, DAONINA, her lines, you know, she went through all that stuff from Lobotomy. Nothing was challenging for her. So yeah, all her lines are just like, she knows she's gonna kill you. She's like holy crap, I finally died after all of that, you know. DAONINA stays number one. Now we got Bon Bon. She, unlike in Lobotomy, survived to this point. I think I just got default lines. Well, that's okay. It's kind of fitting. Yeah, Bon Bon. And Zayn from my, he's actually from he's the OG of the Cather floor in Lobotomy. And he, you know, he's Zayn, so he has to say all his Zayn lines. Not kill, he's a plague doctor, because, you know, that's foreboding of what it truly means. Here, MVP, DAONINA, or Desmond, like, equally as strong. So yeah, that's my employees. I'm like at the end of the game almost. Pretty close. Can't wait to sell my company. So yeah, my top number one employee. Lore reasons, we have to say DAONINA and Desmond are 1 and 2. Then number 3. Crimson Killer. Number 4, Garland. Number 5, Thresia. Number 6. Hold on. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Rogun's 9. And 10. Mikey. That is my top 10. So yeah, this is my library. Pretty cool. Yeah. Yeah.